I remember the feelings of vulnerability, of anxiety, and what it feels like to be on the outside. And I think that makes me more empathetic as a leader, and also it helps me be a better champion, fighting for the rights of others who are not within mainstream America.
Vulnerable and anxious sentiments of immigrant girl from Taiwan, China, who became the first Asian American woman in history to serve in a president's cabinet, George W. Bush's Labor Secretary and now President Trump's Secretary of Transportation, Elain Chao.
You were 8 years old and you were on a cargo ship.
Yep, but as an adult looking back and seeing my mother, who was only like 27, how frightening it must have been for her as the only woman aboard this cargo ship.
Is that right?
With 3 young girls. I mean, that's pretty rough.
They reunited with her father, who'd come to America 3 years earlier.
So I started in Queens, New York. My family and I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. Those initial years were very hard. I remember how tough it was to try to learn a new culture, a new language, and just to adapt to like ordinary daily stuff like the food.
You spoke no English.
No, and the kids were mean to me. I was really scared that I would not be able to catch on to mainstream America. I wouldn't be able to find a job. I couldn't make anything of myself. I'd be a disgrace to my family, and
a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
After college, it was Harvard Business School for what she thought would be a career in banking, until she got a White House fellowship in 1983 during the Reagan administration. Chao studied climbed the GOP ranks with the appointment to the Maritime Commission, the Deputy Transportation Secretary, and the Peace Corps Director. Later, she ran the United Ways with Ronald Time. She met her husband, Senator Mitch McConnell, who is now the Senate Majority Leader.
I have an incredible memory. It's just one of life's blessings. If I met you 24 years ago, I can remember the place, the time, the circumstances.
That's a great asset in politics.
It's proven to be pretty helpful.
Her mother passed away, her father still works, and it is still her big cheerleader there when she was sworn in as Transportation Secretary.
This is January 31st, 2017 at 5:30. I told you I have a good memory.
You sure do.
So this is a photo of part of my family, because not all of them were able to come. A large number of the family came.
As Transportation Secretary, Chao is charge of almost 60,000 employees and a slew of agencies, including the FAA.
I didn't have a lot of role models, but that didn't hurt me. For young people, young women, I want to give them strength and hope and confidence. Just because there are no role models doesn't mean that you can't be the future role model that you now seek. Just pursue your life's passion. Do what you really love, and the way will unfold.